Satguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam402. As you may remember, Krishna was treating Sudama to such a wonderful welcome. 255, do you remember? Krishna sat by his side and, holding his hand in his, spoke to Sudama about the many happy days they had spent together in the Guru Kula of Sandipani. Happy days they had been. Do you remember was the beginning of each one of the sentences each one of them spoke. So they sat for a long time. Krishna then said, Sudama, my friend, how have you been all these days? After going back to your home from the Gurukula, did you get married? Is your wife as gentle and good as you are? You have never been fond of the things of this world, and so you seem to have abandoned the ordinary pleasures of the world, which other men pursue so eagerly. Tell me, I want to know all that has been happening to you. Krishna looked at the distress writ on the face of his friend and pretended not to have noticed it, and without giving a chance to his friend to talk, he said, do you think often of the days we spent in the home of our Guru? A father who gives birth is the first Guru, and the preceptor who initiates us into the world of knowledge is the second Guru, and this second Guru has to be honored more. The one who has taught us the path of Brahma Vidya to realize the Brahman, that teacher is our third Guru. My friend, do you remember one of the many incidents which happened when we were in the Gurukula? Our mother, our Guru's wife, had asked us to go to the forest to collect samid, the twigs used to feed the fire. We were wandering in the forest, and suddenly, without warning, there was a heavy rain. A stormy wind was blowing, and the thunder and lightning frightened us. The sun had set, and there was darkness all around us. We were not able to make out the pitfalls in the path we were wandering in, because the rain and the darkness. Clinging to each other, we wandered all around the forest since we had lost our way. So passed the whole night. Sudama took up the story and said, yes, early in the morning, as soon as the sun had risen, our Guru, who had been worried about us, came to the forest in search of us and found us with great difficulty. Krishna said he was overcome with compassion for us, and he said, oh, my sons, what a lot of suffering you've undergone for my sake. The best way to repay respect to one's Guru is to serve him without thinking of one's own bodily comforts. And you have all done that. The only way in which I can bless you is by saying that all your desires will be granted. All the lessons you have learned from me will reward you in this life and in the life after. Sudama, I can never forget that night we spent together. Incidents like this were remembered by both of them, and time passed pleasantly for both. Krishna, who knew the mind of everyone, who loved Brahmins more than his kinsmen even, who was the ultimate solace of all who need comfort, who was the Lord of Lords, knew what had brought Sudama to Dwarka. But he wanted to tease his friend, so he said, my dear friend, what have you brought for me from your home? Sudama was silent. He was feeling ashamed of the tiny bundle of cloth which held the fried rice. But Krishna would not let him change the subject. Perhaps you have brought me something very simple. Perhaps you think it is not rich enough for these surroundings. But Sudama, do you not know that to me, what is given with love and bhakti is very dear, even if it is a small gift, smaller than an atom? A gift which is not accompanied by bhakti will never please me. But let it be a flower, a leaf, a fruit, or even a drop of water. If it is offered to me with bhakti, by one whose mind is pure and is without sin, that is what is dear to me, and I will accept it with love. Give me what you have brought. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.